Hello all, it's Sharon and
Nate.
and in today's video we're back with a large Walmart grocery haul. So I thought maybe once a month, I usually do a large grocery haul from Walmart. I thought maybe I could film it once a month, and usually be around the 20th to the 22nd each month. So I'm going to start off with our drink items. So I love the Pepsi Zero Sugar. You get 12 cans. And total cost for this whole order was $207, but that included the $8 almost delivery charge and then the tip to the driver. I do need to get more items like Nate's salami, but it's cheaper at Food Basics, so I'll probably do that maybe tomorrow. But Nate loves the ginger ale, so I got him a 2 liter of the Great Value brand. And then we usually drink lactose-free milk, so I went with this one. And this is the 2 liter carton. So one little drink item. This is the Great Value Strawberry Watermelon Liquid Water Enhancer. You get 48 mils. Nate and I both do not like drinking water. We don't drink tap water here, but even the bottled water. So we like to put a couple of drops of this in our water. So yeah, we were just doing a lot of meal planning and deciding what we want to eat for the, next month. This stuff, some of it will run out, like bananas and milk, that stuff will run out faster, but hopefully this will keep us going for a while. So for some breakfast items, Nate loves the strawberry tubes, and you get 8 in the package. And I already had bread, so I just got the Great Value herb and garlic cream cheese. And then for cereals, Nate wanted to try this again. He used to eat this all the time when he was a baby. And these are the puffs that are the blueberry vanilla flavor. And the size is 42 grams. So he just wanted to give them another try to see if he still liked them. And then for myself, I went with the Raisin Bran cereal. And it is 425 grams. And I don't know if you're new here or you haven't heard in the past, but I do not cook any kind of raw meat. So all my meat has to be fully cooked. But this item here is the fully cooked smoked bacon. You get 2 little packs, 65 grams. And this is really easy to make in the microwave. It just takes a minute. And then we have the waffles by Great Value as well. And just went with the blueberry this time. And you get 8 waffles in the package. And then for lunch and dinner ideas, we went with some chicken strips. These are the Great Value chicken strips with white meat, and they are fully cooked as well. The box size is 800 grams. And then I got 2 cans of tuna, because sometimes I'll just have a tuna sandwich with some soup. So this is a Great Value flaked light tuna in water. And then we went with the Great Value Italian style meatballs, again fully cooked. And these kind of remind me of the IKEA meatballs, which I totally missed from being at the IKEA in Etobicoke. But this is 1.2 kilograms. And then these are quite pricey. These are the Schneider's Red Hots, but these are Nate's favorite hot dogs in the original. It is 375 grams, and these are the only hot dogs, Nate calls them sausages, that he will eat. So I always buy them when I can. And then as side dishes with those items, you got the McCain's shoestring fries. It's 800 grams. Sorry for that glare, but 800 grams. And Nate will only eat these types of fries because they remind him of the McDonald's style fries. And then some more side dishes. I love these Mr. Noodle spicy soups. They're like ramen noodle style. In the cup, I can microwave these for like 2.5 minutes and they turn out perfect. So this is 64 grams, and if you're not feeling the greatest, the little spice that the spicy chicken has, the flavor pack, these, like, especially if you have a sore throat, I love this, especially when the weather's cold as well. But this helps if you have like a cold. It helps relieve some of the stuff. But yeah, this is my favorite type of Mr. Noodle. And then for some pasta, I went with this box here, 410 grams in this box. And then I got 2 of the Great Value extra creamy macaroni and cheese, and these are 200 grams each. And then next category is like fruits and vegetables. So I went with these canned and cup items, so they're all Great Value. So the Great Value pineapple slices, and then Nate likes these fruit salads with the cherries. And then he wanted mandarin oranges, which I'm going to have to check at Food Basics, because Walmart wanted like almost $8 for a bag. So I got him the ones in a cup with the real fruit juice. I don't know if he will like this, but Nate tends to, when he does get the little mandarin oranges or the clementines, he like sucks the juice out of them, if that makes sense, and then he doesn't eat the outside of the little mandarin orange anyway, so hopefully he'll like these little cups. If not, I'll eat them. Then we did pick up 5 bananas and then this package of grape tomatoes, 283 grams, and this is a product of Mexico. And then I picked up a package of these peppers. You get 3, so the orange, red, and yellow. And sometimes I'll occasionally do that thing where you put the cream cheese in them, but I just love like just a whole pepper. I'll eat it straight up. I'll just take out the seeds and eat it as is. But yeah, so 3 pack of that. And then I love these little, I guess you call them green onions or spring onions. And then cucumber is like my go-to vegetable. And then you'll see next I'm going to show you Nate's pizza items. So I thought if I had one, I would put some black olives on mine. So this is 375 milliliters, and it's just the sliced black olives. And then I guess another little side item is this, I'm totally going to mispronounce that, but these are these breadsticks that are garlic parm, and you get 12 of them, and Nate absolutely loves these. So this is a little side that he can have, because I'll often have like little bun or like pita bread, and then he'll have like either garlic bread or like the pita garlic bread. And then for Nate's pizza, we got this Great Value shredded pizza mozzarella. The bag size is 320 grams. I'm going to have to double check my order because they sent me 2 bags, which is great because we use this cheese a lot. But yeah, so this is the only, really, sometimes Nate will like the cheese from Food Basics, but this is the one he prefers. And then we also got the Great Value pizza sauce cans. We got 2 of those. And then the bread that he uses is this naan bread, and this is the original flavor. I forget how many, oh yeah, 5 of the flatbreads. So what he does is he puts a lot of sauce on, that's his favorite thing, and then he puts the cheese, and then he microwaves it for about almost 3 minutes in the microwave, and that's the way he prefers to eat his pizza. And then we got this 22 slices of this cheddar style sliced cheese, and this is perfect for grilled cheeses. Nate is one of those kids that likes like butter bread separate, and then he'll eat the cheese separate, and then I'll actually make a grilled cheese. And I kind of make the ones that are not actual grilled cheese. I'll just toast the bread in the toaster and then just add the cheese, so it's not really a technical grilled cheese. But yeah, so we went with this one instead of the Kraft, because this one was, I think, like almost $3 cheaper. And then I still need to get Italian dressing, but I went with this garlic mayonnaise by Hellmann's, and then the Heinz tomato ketchup. And I really don't use a lot of ketchup, but especially in the wintertime, I have a lot of that spicy noodle soup and grilled cheeses, so I like to grill cheese with the ketchup. And then for some snack items, Nate loves his Pringles, so he got a can of the Pringles sour cream and onion, and the can size is 203 grams. And then he loves the pizza Pringles, and that's 156 grams. And then I love these Great Value taco zesty flavored chips. They're really good. You get 200 grams. And then Nate loves the little onion rings, sour cream and onion rings by Great Value as well, and that's 150 grams. And then another favorite snack item of mine is the Great Value extra butter microwave popcorn. You get 6 bags. I could be wrong, but I believe this is a really good value. You get 24 of the Great Value Cosmic Pops, which come in a cherry, blue, raspberry, and lemon. And I believe it was only $5.24 or something like that, which I think is a really good deal. You only get, I believe, 12 popsicles of Food Basics for like almost $5. So yeah, Nate likes these little rocket ship ones. And then I don't know if Nate will try these, but I got these cookies, and they sound pretty good. There are the white chocolate and macadamia nut, which I've tried them before, but I don't, like I said, I don't think Nate will try them. But, you know, just a nice little snack. Sometimes I'll grab 2 and put a little bit of ice cream in between them. So yeah, that was a lot of our groceries. I'm going to show you a couple cat items now, but yeah, this is stuff that we eat all the time. I don't know if it's considered the most healthiest, but when you have a child that's super picky like Nate and myself, that doesn't really cook anything on the actual stove or oven due to personal reasons, and I have to, you know, eat things that are already fully cooked. So I usually use the microwave, the air fryer, or the toaster oven. So yeah, these are the items, like I said, we eat all the time. Hope I gave you some, meal ideas in case you have picky children in your lives. But I'm going to show you the cat items now. So Temptations, this was actually on sale. It was cheaper than Dollarama. I can't remember the exact price, but 180 grams for the Temptations in the beef flavor. And then I totally forgot to get the cat food at Dollarama. I got the dry food, but I didn't get their wet food. So they love these Whiskas ones, so I got them at Walmart. So we have the chicken and beef in cuts of gravy, and then the pate chicken liver, the chicken entree, and then the cuts and gravy with the salmon. So yeah, that's our Walmart grocery haul. I'm hoping, like I said, to do this type of video maybe once a month. Thanks a lot for watching this video, and I will talk to you in my next one.
Take care and bye for now.